Our first basic is going to be a diagonal strike. We're going to touch our backs, then we're going to bring the arm back. It's going to bounce off our back, and we're going to continue the swing around the head, stop against the shoulder. So let's do that again. We hit our back, we go around the head, and hit the shoulder. So it's down, bounces over, down, swings over, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I want you to do, place it in your other hand, again, hand to hand, and up to shoulder. So from here, hit diagonal, it bounces off, and it just continues a big loop around the head. Down and over. Down and over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and place in your other hand again, hand to hand. So now we're going to swap in between every single technique. So from here, 1 and swap, 2 and swap, 3, swap, 4, and you keep going. If you get stuck with this, go a little bit back and check how the movement was done a bit slower, and then start swapping hands in between every technique. Right, do that a while, then come back for basic number 2. Our second basic is going to be, again, a diagonal strike, but this time when we bounce off the back, instead of looping upwards, we're going to loop down. And because we can't go around our bodies here, we're going to just cut the circle short and come back to our shoulder. So from here it's down, up, down, up, down, bounce off, loop, down. Imagine you want to go around your body, but as you're going around, cut the circle short and come up. 1, 2, and 3. Right, place it in your other hand. We do the same thing. So we strike down. Now imagine from here, we want to loop around the body, but we can't. So as we loop, cut the circle short and come up, down, and up, down, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now once we've got that, what we're going to do now to swap hands is we're going to practice the catch and lift. So we're going to hit down, loop up, catch, and ready in the other hand. Down, loop up, catch, ready in the other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Do that for a while, then come back to basic number 3. Our third Nunchaku basic is going to include a punch. Because if you don't have space, you need to use whatever means possible to create the space so that you can use the Nunchaku for its maximum potential. It was not intended to trap wrists. It was intended to break skulls. So the swing is most important. The rest is just how to get this against that. Okay, so right hand punch. Now from there, the left hand is just going to lift it up. So it's going to pull it out of the right and it's going to pull it backwards. So let's do that again. The right hand punch and the left hand just pulls it backwards. But we want to use that. So the right hand punch, our opponent is here. So we need some space for the nunchaku to gain momentum. So we use the backwards opening to gain momentum to strike our opponent. So right hand punch, pull and strike. Let's do that one more time. Right hand punch, pull the left hand up and stop against the shoulder. Catch, punch with the right, pull the left hand up, and stop. Let's try the same with the other hand. So, left hand, punch. Right hand drags the nunchaku up. I don't have space here, so I can't create momentum here. So I go backwards and generate enough, or create enough space to generate momentum. So we do it again. Punch, pull, and head up. Punch, pull the right hand, and head up. Last time, punch, pull the right hand back, and you've got some space. So now we're going to use the catch in between to swap from hand to hand. So from here, right hand punch. Left hand pulls up, strikes, does 1, 2, 3, why? Why the 1, 2, 3 afterwards? Because if I've done this, and I've caused my opponent hopefully to back off a bit, and I've got the position now I'm going to start attacking and try and get this to touch there. So one more time, right hand punch, left hand pull up, 1, 2, on the third one you catch, and then that right hand, as you catch, the left hand punch. So from here, right hand pull, backwards, 1, 2, catch, right hand punch, left hand pull, goes forward, 1, 2, right hand catch, left hand punch, pull, 1, 2, left hand catch, right hand punch, pull, 1, 2, right hand catch, and left hand punch. We'll obviously do this with more power when we go against the punching bag or the dummy, but for now just get that feeling of I don't have space, I try and punch the guy, create space, and I try and create more space by generating some momentum here, and then I attack. Have fun. The next basic is sometimes seen as a block, and I don't see myself blocking a punga or a stick, maybe a leg, I don't know. But I don't see myself blocking anything, especially when this is turning, because the moment this impacts, it's going to change direction, which we sort out with the various positions that we stop and the way that we cut. But this movement says we're moving onto one leg and we blocking and then we striking. I don't necessarily see that as a block. I see going on one leg as evading. So if someone's attacking me, and it might be a lower attack, it might be going for my leg, I'm going to jump out the way. I'm going to evade. It's better to not be there than to block. So as I evade, I might also be hitting at my opponent's leg. And then I'm ready to put this to that. So that's what I see this basic as, and this is how we're going to train it against the punching bag, and when we do the application behind it. But for now, let's just get the movement right. So from here, right foot behind left knee, arms up, 1, and hit, and come back. So from here, we're ready, 1, and hit, and come back. 1, and hit, and come back. 1, my mistake, down, and catch, and come back. Down, and catch, and come back. Let's do the other leg. So from here, left foot behind right knee, we're down, and then strike, and come back. Down, and strike, and come back. One leg's clearly better than the other. Down, strike, come back. Down, strike, come back. Last one, down, strike, and ready. Okay, so let's improve on this basic a little bit. From our kamae position, we're going to jump to our left, we're going to strike, and strike. And then ready again, we're going to jump to our right, we're going to bring up, hit, hit, and ready. We bring the right leg up, 1, 2, We bring the left leg up. 1, 2. We bring the right leg up. 1, 2. And last time we bring the left leg up. 1 and 2. Okay, practice that basic a bit. Then come back to the last one. Our next basic, we're going to work on stabbing. And then we're going to work on neck control. And that's the only control that we're really going to work on. No legs and wrist locks and stuff like that. If you trap the neck, you can do some real damage. And that's what we're going to focus on. So from here, the two pointy ends here where the rope is, my opponent might be too close. Might have struck my opponent and I want to finish the fight. It could be a finishing move, it can be a defensive move, it doesn't matter. But with the two ends, I strike. So I'm striking at my opponent and then I'm going to just loop around the head. And from there I'm going to constrict around the neck. So as I'm going to turn to my left, I bring the right nunchaku over the left. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to release the left. Might seem a bit abstract at the moment, but the whole idea behind that is that you trap ahead, you throw, let the guy go. You've damaged his neck. If you don't, his head is probably going to pull the nunchakus from your hands, especially if he's 80, 90, 100 kilos and he's flying and your nunchaku is still stuck. So, from here, press to the throat, trap the head, loop the right over the left, bring your left hand under the arm, turn 180 degrees, step, strike, and ready. Stab, catch, loop, step right leg, hit, and ready. We do again. Step, stab, trap, loop, step, throw, ready. Last time. Stab, trap, right hand locks the neck in place, step, you throw and release, and ready. Okay, so it's a very abstract move for now until you see it done against the person or hopefully the dummy. Have fun.